Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. The Legacy of Pain. Whitney does have a Legacy of Pain, like, I can't believe it. I'm like, how did they manage to make her harder? I'm just gonna go into it, let's just give it a go. So it is almost a week later. Today is Thursday the 20th of June, it is 9:45 in the morning. And it's a good day. We've had some beautiful weather all week. I decided to take today, and the only reason I'm able to record this today is I decided to take today and tomorrow off work. Okay, so what are we doing here? I think we just go with the pin missile. Oh, don't be doing that, please. I decided to take today and tomorrow off of work for the reason that that still wasn't that bad. Like, to be honest, I think our defense is good enough that we might be... Anyway, I'm just going to keep talking about the weather. The weather is good. The weather is great. We surrender our will as of this date. Oh my god. A critical hit would be really nice right about now. How come I can't predict that stuff? How come I can only predict the pain? You couldn't just hit one more time, please? Anyway, I decided to take today off of work and tomorrow because I have, for the course that I'm doing, so you guys remember I'm doing a, that isn't good. That's what we call a range. Stop doing that. What the hell? Cause what the fuck? I should have just gone... Well, actually, no, I say I should have just gone with it, but, like... There's actually, like, no point in doing anything. I might as well just, like... Like, the thing is, it'd be worse to switch into something because I'd end up, like, losing the, I'd end up on the back foot. Well, let's end up on the big foot. Or Slow Sister? Is Slow Sister the way to go? I'm gonna go with Slow Sister. That might not be the way to go. So yeah, you know I'm doing that course or whatever that I've been telling you about. Yeah, just do your worst. Well, I have the assignment to finish this and get the certificate is due on Monday. And we actually have some stuff to do this weekend, so I was like, I'm just getting this finished off Thursday and Friday. I'm not going, like, dealing with getting this, working on this and finishing it on Sunday and getting it submitted on Monday. Took her for a drink on Tuesday. We were making love by Wednesday and on Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Whitney already has me freaking tilted. Why is Confusion so weak against this thing? Why is Teddy Ursa so strong? Why is... like, why? I thought Confusion would be the Confusion attack would fix all my problems. Apparently not. Also, what the fuck is a Miracle Berry? Who ever heard of a Snozberry? I could, like, when I saw that Miracle Berry, I was like, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Is that like some berry that like heals against every status ailment? Like, no matter what it is, like it heals that status ailment. Like, if I burnt Miltank, the Miracle Berry would cure it. If I froze Miltank, the Miracle Berry would cure it. Is that what's going on here? The second I flinch against this headbutt, by the way, it's just like... I'm so glad I bought all of this lemonade as well. What was I saying? So yeah, that's what my plan is today. I already got, like, I was doing stuff this morning, so I was finishing up some reading and structuring and all this kind of stuff. And then, And then I was like, oh, well, I have some time now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to record some Crystal Legacy while I can, because why not? So that's the plan. I'm going to get and I was like, I'm all fresh. My air sacs have never felt so powerful. My air sacs have never felt so powerful. Slow Sister is like chugging all of these super potions. And they're like desperately like rubbing ointment onto Slow Sister while she just sits there using confusion and suffering. How many lemonades do I have? I have 5 lemonades. Okay, that'll be okay. Oh my god. So yeah, that's my plan today. I'm like, I'll record some Crystal and chill out and then get some more work done on that. Get like some more work done on that later. So pretty much my plan is just between today and tomorrow to have that sorted, you know. So wait a second, do we want to switch into another Pokemon? Is there anything that Slow Sister can offer us? Or do we want to just... I think what we need to do is just try to... Like, we're not faster than this thing. Miltank is like deceptively fast. So I think what we need to do is try and... I was going to say, I think what we need to do is like try and get the paralysis off twice. This isn't great. Try and get the paralysis off twice if we can. That's like 50-50, isn't it? I think like the I think the infatuation is like a 50-50 chance. Apparently it's a 100% chance. We're like dead now because she's on like the rollout wagon. We don't even have a revive anymore. Krang, it's down to you. We can at least get her confused. That will help. But the problem is like rollout is so powerful now. Oh my god. Bigfoot. Miltank can't infatuate Bigfoot. Well, look, I've got a strategy of my own. I've got a strategy of my own. Okay, we're back to normal again. We got the confusion off. So will the Miracle Berry cure this? Yes, it does. Okay, so the Miracle Berry also cures the confusion. That's great to know. Well, it actually is good to know. Oh my god, I have a feeling we're not going to win this one unless we end up like doing... Well, I was going to say unless we end up doing like Horn Drill or something with Metronome, but I don't think that could even hit. Teen Idol will never evolve, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Okay, Slow Sister, it's up to you. Okay, I think we need to rethink this. I honestly think maybe my Pokemon need to be on her level. Like, like, at this point in the game, the difference between level 18 and level 20 is significant. It's more significant than later on, the difference between level 63 and level 65, so I honestly think I need to just, like, level these guys up, so I'll take some time to do that, and then we'll take her on again. Actually, we still have, like, more battles to do here, don't we? Like, there's these two clowns. They're like, I think these are like a Pokemaniac and a Fire Breather. That fat guy from Streets of Rage 2. Oh no, it's a juggler. Okay, Voltorb. We can deal with a little Voltorb. I said I might as well do this because, like, you'll get more experience from fighting these guys. And actually, one of the things that I thought of while I was like, I just did a couple of battles off screen. I didn't even do anything serious. Strong Zero didn't even level up once. What was I going to say? One of the things that I thought of was that, like, here, if we go up to the national park, can't we get the Quick Claw? And I'm actually like a big... Oh, Pineco, a man after my own heart. Yeah, we'll switch. We'll go with... No, didn't want to go with a Dream. I wanted to go with Teen Idol. I'm actually a big fan of the Quick Claw, to be honest. Like, I find there's zero downside to it, and sometimes it can just come in clutch, you know, and help you out. So, like, I'm thinking, like, why don't I give myself every advantage possible to defeat Whitney and, like, give someone the Quick Claw. I'm also thinking if I decide to use Nemo on my team, they might benefit from the Quick Claw. Like, being able to transform, like, to get over, like, Disho's mediocre speed and be able to transform at the beginning of the battle, you know? So that's the plan anyway. I think you get the Dig TM here as well? But, like, I don't, like, the thing is, like, with TMs, I'm always, like, really, like, okay, now we want to change to Teen Idol. I'm always, like, really, like, conservative with using the TMs because I'm, like, I don't want to, because I'm, like, how do I know, like, I usually end up, like, keeping them, like, I don't usually, like, use them. What the hell, Zap Cannon? I usually end up, like, keeping them at least for a while until I know what I want to do with them. I don't usually, like, use them straight away. So, and, like, especially Dig can be such a useful attack. I can't remember whether it's, like, down to 60 power or attack power in this, or 80. I remember, like, that has, like, gone back and forth a little bit. Wasn't it, like, 80 in Generation 1? Which was crazy, right? Because Dig, like, you get access to it so early. You get, first of all, Ground is such, like, a useful, offensive attack. What the hell are you doing, Teen Idol? I feel like now I should just use Return. Or Headbutt. The, nice one. Hooray! We leveled up, we beat something. We actually beat something. Like Dig, and it's like power 80, which is only like, what? Teen Idol's actually evolving? You can evolve? Even after all of that animal abuse? Even though that, I guess that haircut really did a number on you. Oh my god, that's great. I'm delighted. I honestly thought that would never happen. Okay, Mom. Wow, it's like Christmas came early. I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. This is like that episode of, like, Ramsay Burger Kitchen where the dad used the son's money to buy the eponymous Burger Kitchen. Oh my god, look how cute Teen Idol is. The dad used the son's money to buy the eponymous Burger Kitchen. I honestly think, like, if you were ranking episodes of Kitchen Nightmares, like, I can definitely think, like, Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell, like, all of them, I can definitely, like, I definitely know what my top, like, craziest episodes would be. Like, a lot of people will say, Amy's Baking Company. I feel like Amy's Baking Company is, like, the meme craziest episode. And it is crazy, I'm not trying to deny that when it comes to, like, Kitchen Nightmares. It is crazy. But the, I feel like Burger Kitchen is crazier. Like, Amy's Baking Company is crazy by virtue of, like, how, like, unapologetically, like, intense the owners are. Like, they're just kind of, they're off their rockers, right? But that's, like, the one thing, so it's kind of like a one-trick pony, you know? It's like, oh, the owners are whack jobs, that's it, you know? But that only expresses itself in one way. They're really kind of, like, hostile, kind of inhospitable people who everyone just sees as these nuts, right? So it only, like, expresses itself in one way. But I think in terms of, like, sheer volume of craziness... Oh, Takedown, that's nice. I'll totally go over Tackle with that. Even if it means, like, sacrificing some HP when I use it. like, I think when it comes to like sheer volume of like crazy things happening, and like elements, like the diversity of insanity, Burger Kitchen is the winner. Like, Burger Kitchen like wins hands down. If I start thinking about it, I'll never stop. Right? When you think about it, you have, first of all, the dad who constantly looks like he's like in another plane of existence. Like, he constantly has this kind of like spaced out kind of spaced out kind of aura to him, where he like seems like blank, and like, then the fact that there's this whole story about how the grandfather, like the dad's dad, right? The grandfather died, and with the inheritance that was left to the grandson, the dad bought the Burger Kitchen, right? So there's like this whole kind of family hostility element where the son resents the dad for buying the Burger Kitchen using the money from the grandfather. But the dad doesn't seem to see any issue with it. He's like, no, it was a completely normal thing to do. So he's like, which causes even more frustration from the son. Then you have like the mom of the wife of the Burger Kitchen owner, who is also just like extremely hostile. But that like expresses itself with the chef who works there, who constantly has like these arguments with the dad and with the wife. And there's that whole episode where the chef is like, give me my paycheck, you need a Prozac. Give me my paycheck now. Do you know what? You need a Prozac. Here, take the money. You can buy yourself a Prozac. He says it like 10 times. It's crazy. And then the guy, like, the dad constantly talking about the Wagyu beef. Like, he keeps talking about the Wagyu beef, Wagyu beef, and how the burgers are so good. And then there's that whole part where the chef and the dad each cook a burger. Isn't it this woman over here with a Persian that has the quick claw? Oh my god, it looks amazing. Oh, I love the music in the national park. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you have like the whole like Ramsay asks Ramsay doesn't even ask them to do it. Like, Ramsay asks the chef, "Can you cook a burger for me, right? And show me what you can do." And then the dad is insane. So the dad is like, "Well, do you know what? I'm going to cook a burger as well." And he cooks a burger too, like independently, without being invited to. And it's like, well, this is my burger. Okay, I'm sure the Dig TM is in here somewhere. It has to be. I think there's like a break in the fence here somewhere. Yeah, look, there has to be, because look, there's a... Yeah, it's up here. The, gold leaf, whatever that does. Is that not just something you sell for money? So yeah, there's that. And then there's, like, the son and the daughter showing... Or not the son and the daughter, the son and his girlfriend showing up wearing fedoras and being just, like... And the girlfriend... like, laying into the son's parents, being about how abusive they are and how they took his money, and the son just having a meltdown. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I don't think that's even all of it. That's not even everything I could describe about Burger Kitchen. It's just, like... like, as I say, I'm not even, like, recalling every element of it that's insane. It's just oh, yes! And then you find out, at a certain point, right, halfway through the show, out of nowhere, the dad comes up to Ramsay and is like, here's a book about my father, and reveals that the dad was, like, some sort of crime boss in Australia, some sort of Australian gang boss or something, and he's like, here's the book that I wrote about my dad, here's a copy of it. And Ramsay's like, okay. And the guy says that the wife, like the mom, like his mother, like the crime boss's wife, and they live together in the utility room. Her nickname for the dad, for the crime boss, was Gentle Satan, and I'm like, this just can't even get any crazier. It's like, it's so insane. So yeah, like, Burger Kitchen, absolutely, without a doubt. Oh, Yanma, my little Yanma. The, Burger Kitchen, without a doubt, the, like, straight, like, outright most batshit crazy episode of Kitchen Nightmares. There is no episode that is crazier than it. Actually, we should be using the Dream for this. In terms of, like, Hotel Hell is crazy as well. Like, I've said it on Discord before, and, like, I'm pretty sure I've said it many times, but, like, the, like, if you thought the people who decide to open a restaurant are crazy, the people who decide to run a hotel are on a whole other level. Like, they are literally on a whole other level. And, like, I think definitely, and most people will agree with me on this, the craziest, most insane episode of Hotel Hell is the one with, like, the lady who looks like a witch. Again, for, like, because of all of the, like, the conglomeration of strange elements that are going on with this, right? There's, like, there's like the friend who's like a helper who half works in the hotel but doesn't really. There's like all of like the dusty hats that are for sale. There's the fact that like Ramsey goes into the hotel room but can't use the wardrobe because it has a padlock on it, and the reason it has a padlock on it is because the hotel owner keeps all her old clothes in there in one of the guest bedrooms. It's just, and then there's the part where it's like she pooped on the bed or something like that. And like, it's just won't stop. It's like it's like that episode where it just keeps ratcheting up. It's like just when you thought you've seen it all, like I can't remember what the name of the place was. It was some place in New England, in like some small New England town. It looked like Hocus Pocus or something, but it was like Hocus Pocus because she was honestly like some sort of like the Witch of the Wastes or something. She was insane. And as I say, it's just one of those episodes where once you think when you think you've seen it all, it has something else to show you. It's like, here you go, you thought you've seen it all, well, I've got news for you, you haven't. Here's some other strange thing that happened with her just, it's just, I can't even. I'm trying to think, like, 24 hours to hell and back isn't usually as crazy. Like, 24 hours to hell and back is usually kind of more, I don't know. It's not as good a show, I don't think. It's not as good. And even, like, there was a new season of Kitchen Nightmares. Was it late last year or early this year? So, like, Christmas came early. Like, there was this whole big deal about, like, Kitchen Nightmares is back. Which, obviously, like, Kitchen Nightmares, I feel that has only, like, increased in popularity. Like, it's more popular now than when it was on TV originally. But, like, there was this whole big thing about, like, Kitchen Nightmares is back, Ramsey is back, yada 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 yada. And I found, like, the episodes just weren't as interesting. Like, I don't know, like, they just weren't as, not that they were bad or anything like that, but, like, I fail to recall any of the episodes, really. Like, they were just kind of forgettable. Whereas, like, there are so many episodes of the original Kitchen Nightmares that I can recall with such clarity, it scares me. Oh my god, the Dream. Kicking ass and taking names. Do you know what? No, I won't change Pokemon. I'm going to heal you up, the Dream. You can reach level 20, and then that'll be that. I can't believe we're going to have, like, a third video. Also, I quit the game and where I reset the game so that I'd have all my super potions back. We are not living in the timeline where Slow Sister drank 10 super potions in one battle. Yeah, I don't know, they just weren't as interesting. They're kind of like, I feel like they weren't as dramatic or something like that. Like none of the restaurants were in as ridiculous a state. Like they weren't as like off the mark, I think. Do you know what I mean? Like I think like maybe that's because it's like a time which is more like where restaurateurs know more about what they're doing. They're not in as much of a bubble, or they're not like operating in as much of a vacuum as they might have been before. Rollout, we could give for a taste of her own medicine. Rollout might be a good one for Strong Zero, actually, if I think of Rollout's beautiful future as a fortress. So like, what was I saying? I feel like maybe they're not as much in a vacuum or a bubble, you know, as they might have been before. Because I feel like before with Kitchen Nightmares, a lot of the problem was caused by just like ignorance. Like, not all the time, but a lot of the time, the people who were running the restaurants just didn't know any better. And they didn't know what they had to know better, you know? They were just, like, oblivious. They were so done that they just didn't even know what they could do better or do differently. I feel like if I go up there... So, I feel like, isn't Sudowoodo, like, right at the crossroads between, like, that route where you go either north to Ecruteak or east to back to Violet City for a shortcut. So I feel like even if I cut that tree, I won't be able to get to Violet City. So we can take out this Snubble. If you're tough enough to get up in my face, you're tough enough to get schooled on video. Pin Missile is definitely stronger. Like, I think I looked that up. It's definitely stronger. And also what I did was, in between videos, like, I didn't mention this at all. In between videos, I gave Strong Zero the silver powder, which will increase the power of Pin Missile even further. So I think what we do now is we finish the video. I'm going to say thanks a million for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. In the next part, we're going to take on Whitney again, and you know what? We're going to fucking destroy her. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye now.